Hey, welcome everybody, man. This is Hub Tuddle Podcast. I know it's been a long time coming, man. Listen. It's been a little while, man. It's been a little while since we touched base, man. But I'm back, and you know what we do. We're gonna talk. This is sports thing. We're gonna get into it, man. We just coming off a championship Sunday. Two games. One was just total beatdown. We're gonna break into that one. Right now, Philadelphia Eagles took on the Washington Commanders. Man, it wasn't even the first half it was close, but that second half, man, it broke out, man. Um, the Eagles ended up beating Commanders 55-23. What they call it, belt the ass, man. Like, you already know, man. Just to break it down, Jaden Daniels, who will be the offensive rookie of the year this year, and if he not, it's something wrong. But that man was 29 for 48, 255 yards, one touchdown. Yeah, he threw an interception, and he had a rushing touchdown off of 48 yards rushing. Um, Zach Ertz, y'all, Philly fans, they know him, the former Eagle. He also had a nice day too. 11 catches, 104 yards. Scary Terry McGlynn, that man had three receptions for 51 yards and a touchdown. Then on the flip side, man, for them Eagles, man, hey, look, Jalen Hurts had a solid performance. I mean, I know he get a whole lot of slack, but he had a solid performance, man. Came off a 20 of 28 for 246 yards, a touchdown. He also had three rushing touchdowns. One he ran inside, and the other ones, it's tush push time. And Saquon Barkley, goodness gracious, Philadelphia, you need to be writing the Giants every day and telling them thank you for this gift that they had gave y'all, man. This brother has been lighting it up all year, over 2,000 yards rushing on a year. This man, 15 carries, 118 yards, three touchdowns. Most notably, first Philly play of the game when they got the ball in the first quarter, took that thing 60 yards to the house. That's a bad boy, man. And whether you don't like the Eagles or not, you gotta respect that, man. That this Philly team is good, man. Other notes, AJ Brown had a solid performance. I guess reading that book was good, man. Six receptions for 96 yards and a touchdown, and Goddard, tight end, is another solid dude, man. Seven catches, 85 yards, man. So this right here is gonna be Philly's second Super Bowl berth in three years. Look, everything looking up, man. Like I said, man, this right here is the year for Philly. I've been saying this on my Facebook page. I'm saying this on Instagram. I did a couple videos before I decided to put out a whole, and I mean, like a show to sit down and just discuss. But this right here is Philadelphia's window of opportunity. You know what I mean? There's no shade to them. Like, you got everything going in your favor. You ain't got to worry about Tampa Bay, who's been a thorn in your side. Washington took them out. Lions injuries plus Washington took them out as well. You know what I mean? Hey, look, you ain't got to worry about neither one of those, and you don't got to worry about the other thorn that has been in your side as well, the 49ers, because they ain't even make it. Injury ridden, man. So this right here is your opportunity right here to get to New Orleans and close the deal, man. Shout out to them. Congratulations to them, man. Congratulations to like the Eagles fans. I know I'm hard on y'all at times, man, but like I said, I watch all games all the time, man. So like I know, yeah, in the entire team, man. But moving on, man. On the flip side, the AFC, the main event of the evening that we had on Sunday night, the Kansas City Chiefs, man, they took on the Buffalo Bills, and the Chiefs came away with that one, 30-9. You know what, man? Just seeing Josh Allen face at the end of that. Y'all know I'm a Pats fan, so I ain't want Buffalo to win. So, but I felt for him a little bit, man. He had that look, man. I just can't beat that guy, man. No matter what, man. I just can't beat that guy, man. But as far as him, man, he put on a good performance as well, man. 22 for 34, 237 yards, two touchdowns, 39 yards rushing. James Cook, who I felt like they took the ball out of his hands because he was doing pretty solid. So I hope that's the thing that Philadelphia don't do when they play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. You can't take the ball out of Saquon's hands, man. But James Cook, man, look, 13 carries, 85 yards. two touchdowns and 49 yards receptions. I felt like he should have had more touches, whether it be in the pass game, whether it be in the running game, because he is a very solid weapon for that Buffalo Bills off offense. And also, man, Mac Hollins, man, no shoes, man. That brother, man, look, 3 receptions, 73 yards, and a touchdown. He's he has came a long way, man. I believe he played for Philly at one point, man. That brother, man, he came a long way, man. But he don't wear no shoes, man. He all in touch with the elements, man. That right there is what's up, man. But on the flip side, man, we're looking at Kansas City. Of course, Pat Mahomes, man, 18 for 26, 245 yards, passing, 1 touchdown, 43 yards rushing with two rushing touchdowns. Hey, man, look, that's a bad boy, man. Well, he is the best in the business right now in this current era of quarterbacks, man. We're gonna get into that a little in a little bit. I'm gonna touch on some others for him in a little bit. But Kareem Hunt, he's back in KC. Hey, look, he enjoying every minute of it, man. 17 carries, 64 yards, a touchdown. Now he had the opening touchdown with the push-ups in the end zone, man. I like that. Xavier Worthy played with a chip on the shoulder, man. 6 receptions, 85 yards, one touchdown. He said he played with a chip because like Buffalo passed him on him, and that's another thing too, man. If you're a Bills fan, man, you gotta be feeling some type of way, man, because you traded the pick that should have been Mahomes that Kansas City took. Remember, your quarterback at that time was Tyrod Taylor, man. So that's the man that kind of sting. And he turned around and you trade another one this year, and the Chiefs end up getting Xavier Worthy, man. Look, it's just crazy, man. Also, man, Juju Smith Schuster. Yeah, man. Look, when he's with the Pats, he ain't did nothing but look on Sunday night, man. 2 receptions for 60 yards. The Chiefs are going to advance to their third straight Super Bowl, man. They trying to go ahead and get that three Pete, man. So we got that Super Bowl matchup that's going to be in New Orleans, February 9th, Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna do another one to break down both of these teams, and I'm going to provide you with my pick prediction, or who I think is going to win. But it was a good solid performance, by both teams. Philly, man, look, they've been on the tear, man. The defense is solid. Like there's some issues with that defense that I see, and I think the Kansas City can, attack the weaknesses by the way they run their offense. But on the flip side, Philadelphia, like I said, you do what got you here, and that's running the dang on football, man. You just got to keep running the rock, man. Look, put it out here, run the ball. Be efficient. Jalen Hurts, you ain't really got to do way too much, man. I know you're gonna feel a whole lot of pressure. You've been feeling all year. Like I said, I tune into some of you guys radio and everything. I hear a lot, So, but like, hey, do your thing. On the flip side, man, Kansas City, man. Look, that right there, man, is the train, man. And folks, man, they get mad at the Chiefs. You hear folks saying, they tired of seeing them. What I'm going to tell you this, man. What we witnessing, man, is a piece of his history, man. Because I'm gonna tell you this, to be honest with you, if this was your team sitting in this seat, you wouldn't have no problem with it. Like I am a Pats fan, so I remember them days, man. We was running things, and a lot of fans were saying the same thing about this Kansas City Chiefs team, as far as the refs, as far as tired of seeing them, all of that kind of stuff, man. Like, look, I lived through it, man. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the refs helping Brady. Hey, they say the same thing about Mahomes now. Like some of the calls, like, man, look, it could be hold on every play if they decide to throw it, man. I'm just gonna be real with you, man. And sometimes, man, like when you look at like, a lot of fans, you have to really start reading the rule book and understanding, what the rules are, and especially when it comes down to protecting the quarterback. I know like people was complaining about that Houston Texans game with the Chiefs, and hey, look, the man slid a little late, correct, but I mean, it still was some type of contact to the head, even though it was minimum. Like, I mean, they're going to throw that kind of flag, and I will tell you this, like, I do agree, like, it should be the same way across the board for every quarterback. Like, it was times in that Buffalo Bills and the Ravens game where Lamar Jackson was getting hit, and there wasn't any flags thrown. You know what I mean? Where it should have been a flag, and it's just like Philadelphia against the Rams. That last play of the game for the Rams, that should have been rough in the passer. So in all actuality, you know what I mean, the Rams should have been looking at a first and goal situation, but you know, you don't get all the calls, man. It just is what it is, man. But there was no outcry about that, and I know people had some questions about the game with Philly and Washington. I'm like, man, look, it is what it is, man. If you're gonna beat a team, these calls did not decide the end of the game. Like Philly putting the beat down on Washington is not because of it was some missed calls. Like we want to be real with it. When Washington went for that two-point conversion, it was an illegal man down a field on the 2-point conversion, and they should have just called that back, but they didn't. They missed it. You know what I'm saying? So like if you could see it from both sides, you'll understand. Like, hey, look, these refs be missing calls on both sides, man. They not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the flip side, man, none of these calls in these games are game deciding calls, man, to make it feel like, oh, they would have won if this game right here. Like if Dalton Kincaid would have caught that ball in that 4th and 5, we'd have been looking at overtime. So it is what it is, man. You still got to go out there. You still got to play the game, man. You still have to play to the game, man. But as far as this little thing going on, a lot of people talking about, of course, it's the obvious. It's extremely the obvious. Mahomes, Brady, like right now through their first 7 years as like a starter, you see the records right there. You know what I mean? 17-3, 14-3, 5 AFC titles, 4 AFC titles for Brady. Both of them got 3 Super Bowl titles. Mahomes is on his way to try to three-peat to get that 4th. Now, does that make it that Pat Mahomes is better than Tom Brady? No, I mean Tom Brady's resume is what it is, but when people put these kind of stats up, man, it's to show you that this is the closest that we got to Tom Brady. And I'm gonna tell my fellow Pats fans this right here: like, it's okay for another quarterback to be great too. You know what I mean? Because I see a whole bunch of videos, people posting videos of the hits. Oh, well, Mahomes he would never take none of these hits. That's why he'd never be greater than Brady. Okay, so if you want to look at hits, then rewind them tapes back to the 90s, the 80s, and the 70s, because none of them quarterbacks going to take them kind of hits that they had took back in the day when you was really able to take off a head. You know what I mean? So, like we have to be real with ourselves, and I know what it is. You feel threatened. You know what I mean? Like you feel threatened by, like Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Like all greats, I mean? It's always going to be somebody next, man. And it's okay. And I guess it's because this guy Tom right now is right here in the current when, Brady just recently retired. So people, a lot of Pats fans, Brady fans, they feel, a little bit, some way about it, man. But listen, Pat Mahomes is a bad boy, man. And if it was any animosity between the two guys here, Pat Mahomes wouldn't be getting advice from Tom Brady. So you wouldn't think like, okay, like, I'm giving this man advice on, what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's documented. You can look, man. You can look it up. They had they have conversations. Like Tom recognized this dude right here. Yo, he's one of the best. You know what I mean? So it's going to come down to your own personal preference. If you rather have Tom Brady, cool. You have Tom Brady. If you want to have Mahomes, you have Mahomes. But right now, we witnessing something special with this dude, man. And he only 29. Like, like this dude got a lot of football left if he decides to keep playing. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to talk injuries or nothing because, hey, it is what it is. But we talking about just straight up playing. Like, he has a shot to get the 7 Super Bowls. If he wins his 4th next Sunday, hey, man, he got a chance, man. And that's all it is, man. People just gotta chill and just relax, man. Especially with the comparison. Like I said, it's a lot of Patriots fans that want to make every excuse in the book for Tom Brady, and it's okay because that's you're a guy. Like me, yeah, Tom Brady to go. But am I gonna sit here and say Patrick Mahomes ain't like coming up? You better believe it. That's a bad boy. Like that. Like, this man right here is Thanos over there in the AFC, bro. Like this dude is like Jordan over there. Ain't nobody eating when he on. Only person that beat him was Tom in the AFC Championship game. And then also Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow got the Super Bowl and couldn't even get it done. So right now, like when you look at the AFC, all these quarterbacks in the AFC, you got Lamar Jackson, you got Josh Allen, you got Joe Burrow, man, you got CJ Stroud. You know what I mean? If you want to toss in Justin Herbert, which I mean, me personally, I really don't see what people see in him, but hey, everybody keep bringing his name up. But when you think about that, man, all the quarterbacks over there, you got your quarterbacks in the NFC, which the quarterbacks in the AFC are a different tier than with the quarterbacks in the NFC. And I ain't even trying to throw any type of shades. Like I'm putting the NFC quarterbacks, I'm putting the top dudes in the NFC above. I mean the AFC above the NFC guys. So I'm putting Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and then I'm going, Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaning over there. Hurts, hey, I ain't even gonna say Dak. You know what I mean? Brock Purdy up there. Man, that dude's a bad boy, especially for, what I mean? Look, he what makes the 49ers go over there. I mean, like Jalen Hurts, another one. Bad boy, man. But when we talk about this type of debate of, like the best of the best, like people, well, why they keep bringing up Mahomes and Brady? Because there's nobody to be compared to, because nobody over here ain't really consistently winning. So it's not like a Brady versus Manning. Like when like we gonna see each other. You know what I mean? Like we got our Brady Manning 15. I know Brady got the best of a lot of those. But right now it's like Josh Allen can beat this man in the regular season, but he can't beat him when it really matters. Lamar Jackson, the same thing. Joe Burrow only did it once, but when you get the Super Bowl, you can't win. So when you talk about legacies, man, what this dude doing right now, man, you have to respect it. You know what I mean? You a Tom Brady fan or not? And I know people, they used to compare Brady to Montana, man. And that's what it was. Oh, well, Montana went 5-0. You know what I mean? But then, like I said, when you're a Brady fan, Pass fan, the same thing with the LeBron and Jordan debate. When people say Jordan went, like 6-0 in the finals, people bring up, remember when he was like one and done. You know what I mean? Remember when he was getting swept in the playoffs? Like, come on, bro. Like you keep pushing the goalposts, man. Like for me, basketball, I'm a Celtics fan, but like MJ the GOAT, man. You know what I mean? MJ is unquestionably is the GOAT, man. But you go football here, like best quarterback. I don't even do GOAT of entire like football. I do by a position. So when I think about GOAT, I'm looking at like Tom Brady at quarterback. Yeah, Pat Mahomes is up there because he got a chance. Receiver, I'm gonna go. You know, what I mean, I'm a little biased. I mean, he was Randy Moss fans. That's my guy. But I know, you know what I mean, like Jerry Rice right there. You know what I'm saying? Running backs is Barry Sanders. Like when I look at corners, it's gonna be Dion. You know what I mean? Like linebackers to me, Lawrence Taylor, the greatest linebacker I ever seen, man. You know what I mean? So I do by like position over there. But like as far as this whole debate, man, like man, we gotta chill, man, and just man, let Pat be great in this era, man. That's all. Stop saying, well, if he played back then. No, because if Brady played in the 70s and the 80s, he ain't had no avocado ice cream and all that, bro. He ain't had no TB12 method, man. A lot of that for him to play this long was the way that he took care of himself, man. Them dudes back in the day, they ain't take care of them. Them dudes was smoking the pack in the thing on locker room. Them dudes was doing drugs and everything, man. Like it was some wild times back in the day. You know what I mean? But when you look at everything and they talk about like the rules change, yeah. Like when Brady first started, the rules was different from when he started to when, towards the end of his career. Well, towards the second half of his career, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like where you really couldn't really touch the quarterback. So like if the rules remain the same throughout his entire career, Brady wouldn't have played 23 seasons, bro. You're not gonna take a beating for 23 years and still be trying to play. Like that man would have been retired. So who knows if he would even won 7 Super Bowls. Like the way the rules are changed for this now is so these guys can play longer. That's what I say. Like Patrick Mahomes is doing this, and he's only 29. So, but man, it's just that's just a conversation that's going to keep happening, especially whether he wins or lose next week. It's still going to be a conversation because look how close they are. You can really see it right there. Like like at this point in their respective careers, they both got the same amount of Super Bowl rings. You know what I mean? Like the AFC titles is only one separating the two, as well as the playoffs. Because like remember like 02, like the Pats didn't even make the playoffs. So I mean, hey, there you go. But also you got to think about too, like this man got a future ahead. We don't know what's to happen. We can't predict the future. All we can say is like the path that he's on right now, he do have a shot. You got to think about like the Pats. Yeah, they was winning in the beginning, and then it was a drought. It was a drought before they even got back to winning the Super Bowl. Like they should have had one in 07, but that hurts my heart. I don't even watch that game no more. But we know what happened in that undefeated season. You know what I'm saying? Then we end up playing them again, and it was hey, we lost again. And you got arguments of people who would say even like I seen like Donnie Wahlberg, he commented on one of these posts, and he was like, "P.S. Brady beat Mahomes twice," and I'm like, if we want to count who lost to who, bruh, Brady lost the Nick Foles, bruh. Like you know what I mean? Like Brady lost to Eli. You know what I mean? Like yeah, Pat Mahomes lost to Tom Brady twice. He lost to Joe Burrow once, but the caliber of quarterbacks that he lost to is better than the caliber of quarterbacks that Tom Brady lost to. You know what I mean? So no, we're not gonna say well, the defense, nah, because when you do that, that's why they put these comparisons up. You go quarterback to quarterback. We're not talking about what happened within the game. I don't care about how many yards you threw in a dang on losing effort. It's the thing is that you had lost. So like when you see comments like that, when people say stuff like that, it's like you're trying to move the goalpost to defend your guy. Like, look, Tom Brady fan. Like I say, he the GOAT, but hey, losing to Nick Foles hurt. Losing to Eli twice hurt. Like, we're gonna lose to Eli. Like losing to Peyton Manning. Yeah, you lose to Peyton Manning, okay. You know what I mean? But losing to Mark Sanchez in the playoffs of the dang on Jets, nah, bruh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? But if you look on the flip side, this brother only ones that absolutely stopped him was Tom Brady, and that's it. And Tom's gone, and both times that Tom stopped him, once in Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they won Super Bowl, and once up there in New England, they went on to win the Super Bowl against the Rams. But when Joe Burrow stopped him, he couldn't get the job done. They played L.A. and they end up losing. So like what I mean, like it's always a stat, a comparison. People always want to push the narrative. You know what I mean? Like my thing is this, man. The same thing I say about the Jordan LeBron debate. Like like Jordan is the GOAT to me, but let LeBron be great in this era. You know what I mean? Just like right now. Let Pat Mahomes be great in this era, man. And that's how I'm going to leave y'all today. You know what I mean? Just a little thought. We're going to be back, to talk more about the Super Bowl and some other things, man. But just let these guys be great in the era that they are in. That's all. We witnessing greatness, man. Like, I'm not a LeBron fan. He hurt my Celtics too many times. But I understand that he's a great player. And also he playing for the Lakers. I can't. Nah, I can't. But I also respect that he is a great player. The same way I look at Pat Mahomes, same way I look at Tom Brady. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great player. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at like I like watching Pat Mahomes play. I love watching Tom Brady play because I never seen somebody, him and Peyton Manning, I never seen somebody dissect the defense the way that they do. They can really pick you apart. Pat Mahomes does some things with that football that I ain't never seen before. You know what I mean? Like the accuracy, the throwing, the run, the accuracy, all of that. Man, that dude's gifted, man. That's man, that right there, he's special, man. That's why I say like you just gotta enjoy like the moment. Yeah, you could root for them to lose, but don't try to push the goalpost on somebody being great, man. And that's how I'm gonna leave y'all today, man. So I'm signing out. Like I said, we back, baby. Shout out to GC for the hat. Uh, but hey, Hubs Huddle back. Just ride with me. That's all. Until next time, man. I'll be back before the Super Bowl. Until then, we out. Peace.